I'm going to discuss how a single dividend can get you two very important, valuable citizenships. The best thing about these citizenships is that one of the citizenships you can get it the fastest with natural means. Couple of years is not too much. Time flies, and by the time you look at the clock, it's already 2 years, and then you can qualify for this very powerful citizenship. So I'm going to discuss this as one option. And then the beauty of the second citizenship is that this is one of the most flexible citizenships that you can obtain. So it passively counts your time, and towards the end, with a very minimum physical presence in the country, you can apply for this nationality. This is a diversification nationality. So the first one is one of the most powerful, and the second one is more for protection purposes as a plan B. And because you don't physically really have to spend that much time in the country to be eligible for that citizenship, a lot of people are actually eyeing this. I have a lot of clients who have been interested and who have actually started on this program. It is one of the most popular programs that I work on. The beauty is that you're killing two birds with a single stone. So one dividend, right? A single person, a single dividend, but you're looking at these two very important nationalities. Now I have clients from both parts of the world, Asia and the Middle East, right? A lot of people make money through business, and also in the US, Canada, Australia, the Western world, right? Where you might have an online business or a physical business. The point is you're getting a lot of money each month. Now, as a business owner, you have an option of either drawing this as a salary. A typical layman would try to view this as a regular salary. That's what most people do. A lot of people from Dubai and Middle East don't really think of it as a salary or anything. They're just the business owner. The money hits their account. They make sufficient income, and in their mind, they think that this is salary. But it's not necessary that you view it as a salary. A lot of these monies can be shown or can be structured as dividends. Now, you're not going to do this specifically for immigration purposes. As a general practice, let's say you haven't classified this, maybe dividends makes a lot of sense, right? Claiming it as dividends gains a lot of tax advantages, a lot of immigration advantages. So you want to reclassify or classify them as dividends. That's one option. A lot of people want to switch from a traditional salary model to a dividend model. And the best thing about these countries, or both these countries, is that a couple of months, let's say 3 months, right, to be on the safer side, for 3 months, you classify this as dividends instead of salary. This is your dividend component. A dividends is usually looked as a passive form of investment. So yes, you were used to the active, but now you're legally receiving dividends through your company or through a company. Now these dividends are viewed as a passive income. Now let's say you had 3 months of passive income, you have a future projection, and legally, right? You want to be legal, you want to work with the attorney. We have 2 specialized attorneys in Argentina and 3 specialized attorneys in South Africa. Based on which state you are in these countries, we can assign you the right attorney for that office. They're going to work with you step by step, because the dividends have to be legally structured. They have to be structured correctly. So you want a specialized attorney who knows the format in which this is expected, because eventually it's not for your home country. You want to show the proofs to a foreign government. You want an attorney which specializes with that specific immigration department. So even before you try to do anything, it's very important to set the foundation correct. You want to collect the documents in the required format. At any point in time, for Argentina or for South Africa, if you're looking to start these 2 programs, if you're looking to, let's say, go the dividend route or the passive income route, you can always click the link, book a call. We can discuss which one or both may be the best fit. We can get you started with the attorney immediately. So from start to finish till you receive your benefit, you're doing the process correctly. So let's say you have a qualifying dividend stream for 3 months, and then you're doing the future projection correctly. You qualify for both these 2 options. Now let's tackle Argentina first. Here you're only required in the country for 5 days. That's all. You need 5 days of physical presence, or we need 5 days of physical presence with you inside of Argentina. All your process is going to be prepped well ahead of time. All the proof collection, document formation, everything would be signed ahead of time. 5 days of your time in the country, you get the temporary residency, the initial interim temporary residency card. You can leave the final temporary residency card can be mailed to you. That way you can strike Argentina after a couple of years, which is super fast in terms of immigration, right? You can apply for your Argentinian nationality. Of course, you have to satisfy certain requirements of citizenship. Once you qualify, you can obtain the Argentinian nationality. Now, the second option here is utilizing the same structure for South Africa. And South Africa, the beauty is that the physical presence is needed is one of the lowest in the world. This is almost a flexible residency, a completely flexible residency. The beauty of this permanent residency is that it's dateless. There is no expectations to remain in the country to save your permanent residency status. It's a true golden visa in that sense. It's a financially independent permit. No date on the booklet. It's an open-ended permit. You don't see immigration again to renew this unless you lose it. And then after 5 years, you can apply for your nationality in South Africa. Now, the Argentina option does not require any additional donation to the government. South African option is premium because, of course, you don't really have to spend much time in the country. So here there is a minor donation component, which is $6,800. And that component is not payable now. Now you apply and you wait for your decision. Once you are approved, at that time, this donation is payable. And there's a critical update to the South African program, which most of you watching are going to absolutely love. And that is, once you get the approval certificate and you remit the donation to the government, you only have to come to South Africa to land. There is no need or no requirement for any medical check or going to the immigration office. None of that. You simply land, you activate your certificate, and that is all that is required in South Africa. There's literally no need to spend any days. You land, you activate, and you leave. So that's how quickly South African residency permit can be activated. Now, which one, right? If you compare Argentina versus South Africa, which one is the better option? I genuinely feel both are equally important. One is good for a powerful citizenship. The second is good for protection, legal protection, plan B protection. So forget about the citizenships that you might have. Let's say you have a citizenship which does not allow dual, fine. If you have a citizenship already, or if you have 2 or 3, forget that for a second. Striking these two on their own, if you don't have both these two passports, is going to be very critical. It's very important because it's a premium option, and getting both with a single structure in place is super important. And when I say this, none of this is immigration, legal, tax, or finance advice. This is my personal opinion on this topic. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to smash the bell notification and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the changes. Our legal fees are scheduled to go up starting next year because everything is becoming expensive. Programs are becoming expensive. The Mexican program might go up in price. So a lot of changes are happening in the next year, right? So if you are interested in any of these options, now is the right time to discuss and get started, right? While it's silence, while it's the holiday mode, a lot of people are going and enjoying their vacations. You should too. But at the same time, this is the right time to strike your options, lock in your discounts, get in the queue, and then as the new year opens up, you have started with a bang, you have started on a positive, and you're just waiting for your benefits to kick in 2025. I hope you like this video, and if you're subbed, you're going to be notified of any single change that happens, and catch you in the next one.